I know a lot of people have been like messaging me, asking me what's going on, why I'm moving out. And it's because like I just found out that my husband and like the man that I've been with like since high school for like 12 years, like we have 2 kids together, and he just like let me know that like he's gay and that he's been gay and like he's been trying to fake it, but he just can't anymore. I'm feeling so many things. I'm confused, I'm angry, I'm sad, but I'm also happy that like he I'm happy that he could like finally live his life and that he doesn't have to like hide himself anymore. But I don't know, I'm just feeling so many things. Anyways, I just want to thank everyone for their kind messages and words of like affirmation, just because it has really helped me get through. Because like I've been with him since I was in high school, and so it's just like a lot, especially with 2 kids and like having to move out your whole life, like a whole life that you thought that you were gonna have, that it's gone now. And it's also hard because it's like no one really understands, because no one has been through this situation. Like no one that I know has been through this situation. And so it's just really hard. I just love him, and he keeps telling me how much he loves me and our kids, and like he never wanted to have to like leave, but that he just can't like pretend anymore. And I just want to be like supportive and just let him know that he has me like still on his side, and that I love him still. But it's just hard at the same time, because like I spent the last 12 years with him building this life. It's like just crazy that like your whole life can just change in like a day. The nights are like just so lonely, and I have like the 2 kids to take care of. And it's like I just miss him and I miss our family so much.
Wow, that was such a very sad one to listen to and also to watch. Like, why do you have to hide your sexuality for a very long time, like 12 years? That's no joke. And you're coming out after having kids with this person to finally say this is who you are. This is really a sad one. So guys, you're welcome to today's video. If you're new to this space, kindly subscribe to the channel, like the video, share, and also leave your comments. So in today's video, we are going to be looking at different stories of different people saying how they discovered their partner were down lows. So let's get into this video, and we're going to come at the end of the video and give our commentaries on this.
I found out that my boyfriend of almost 2 years is gay, or perhaps bisexual. Story time! I've been dating this guy for a year and 7 months, and to be very honest, I never saw any traces or any signs. My boyfriend has a flatmate, although he is the owner of the house. So he told me that he invited his friend to come and start staying over with him because he's always bored whenever I am not around. Of course, I didn't have any problem with it. I even started being close to his flatmate. I even have his contact, and whenever my man is not acting right, I will text this guy to help me talk to my boyfriend, and he always helps. Everything was okay until some days back. I had been in the house for about a week now, and this day I decided to cook. Whenever I go to the market, my boyfriend is always following me, but this particular day, he said he wanted to stay back. He said he was tired and I should get a cab. Of course I obeyed, because why not? And he said when I get back, I should call him to come and open the gate for me because the gate is very heavy and it will be hard for me to push. So I went to the market, bought everything I need, and I came back home, but the gate was locked. I felt there was no need for me to disturb him since this guy told me that he was tired before I left the house. So I decided to push the gate myself. Meanwhile, it is a very big house with no neighbors. Everywhere was very quiet. I decided to drop the things that I bought in the kitchen and go upstairs to look for him and tell him that I am back. That was where I got the shock of my life. I got to the door and I heard moans. At first I thought it was a woman until I realized that it was him and his friend that were. I decided to stay a few minutes to check if I was overthinking or if I was hallucinating, only to find out that I was actually saying right. When I realized that I was actually seeing right, I ran downstairs, packed the things that I got from the kitchen, went back to the gate, locked it, and I called him that I was at the gate so he could come and open it, acting like I did not see anything or I had not been in the house. He took about 10 minutes before he came outside to open the gate for me. I pretended like nothing happened. Mind you, when I went upstairs, I did not open the door for them to see me or anything. I I mean, I knew that if they saw me, things might go bad. What if they killed me to silence me? I prepared the food and I told him that I wanted to go home. Then he asked me why. I told him I have some urgent school issues to attend to, so I left. It's been a week. I have not gone back. We're still talking. I am scared to tell anyone because I'm scared for my life. So I don't know if I should confront him or let it go. What should I do? This is a situation I have never imagined myself to be in. So I'm going to leave you guys in the comment section to give her your advice.
Wow, I would actually say she did the right thing, because for me, if I was in that situation, I don't think I would have allowed the guys know that I was there or saw them doing their thing. And for her to say she's been communicating with the guy and she's had no reason to go there, if I were in her shoes, trust me, I would just ghost this guy. I would ghost him and he's not going to see me again, because he might, if he ends up getting to know that I'm aware of his sexuality, you don't know, these guys might just come and just, take your life and unalive you for no reason. So I would advise her to just move on with her life and just ghost this guy.
All right, y'all, I've been wanting to do a TikTok story time because this one's actually pretty funny. So this is the story on how in 9th grade I found out my boyfriend was gay. I know, craziest fucking thing that ever happened to me. So let me put the characters and set the scene. We got Beezy. We gonna call my boyfriend at the time. His name was Beezy. I was in 9th grade, y'all. Beezy was a year older than me, so Beezy was a sophomore. So Beezy was from my city, and he just transferred schools or whatever. I guess he moved. I don't really remember if he moved or not. I don't remember. But mind you, my city is pretty small. It was like 4 or 5 high schools. So everybody knew everybody, or everybody knew somebody who knew somebody at the other schools. So BZ transfers to my school, and this was not like a serious relationship either. Like, me and BZ probably was together like 3 months max. But he had been to my house a couple times, and my mom had no problem with him coming to my house. But my mom told me all the time, my mom was like, that boy's gay. And I was like, no, he's not gay. My mom was like, no, that boy's gay. And, my man, like, I think I'm grown. It's like my first, like, boyfriend, I guess you could say. But I'm like, my man, like, he's not gay. So, set the scene again. It's high school, like, every high school, like, in the morning has, like, a common area where everybody meets. So, I meet BZ that morning, and he's walking me to my first period class. My first period class was dance. BZ's class, I think, was, like, down the hallway or something like that. I don't remember. But, so BZ walks me to class, and then let me introduce another character, Greg. Greg was an upperclassman gay boy. I think Greg was either in 10th grade or 11th at the time. I don't really remember what grade Greg was in. But Greg is this gay boy that, like, is in dance. But he wasn't in my class, but he was just, like, in dance, like, all the time. He was always in the dance room when I had class. So BZ stops me at the door, like, we talking, chit-chat, whatever. Greg peeps it, looks at me, and I come into class. I'm not, like, thinking nothing of it. Like, I changed for dance. I come out. Greg's like, is BZ your boyfriend? And I'm like, yo, why? And then he's like, oh. And it threw me off because I'm like, what you mean, oh? What do you mean, oh? Like, first of all, Greg, why is you doing all this? And then, y'all, it only bothered me because there was a rumor going around that the reason my boyfriend had transferred schools was because he had been caught texting this other gay boy. And we're going to call the other gay boy Vaughn. So I had heard the rumor through the grapevine from my friend that went to his old school. And he was like, yeah, your boyfriend's gay. Like, and he had been telling me that for like 2 weeks at this point. And he was like, yeah, your boyfriend's gay. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, he's not. He was like, yeah, he was texting Vaughn. And like, Vaughn was like one of like the first out there gay boys in my city, like in high school. So I was like, why would he be texting Vaughn? Like, what do you mean, like, texting Vaughn? He was like, yeah, they was linking and stuff like that. They was texting, they was linking, like, he was going to Vaughn's house all this and the third. And I'm like, why are you going, like, okay, I'm giving them the benefit of that. Like, maybe they're just friends. My stupid ass. Then Greg comes up to me. Greg is a gay boy saying, like, oh, why is that? Like, at this point, I'm nervous.
What up, beautiful people? It is your girl, Burr. What's the word? And the word of the day is, baby, I'm about to give you guys some signs to look for dating these men that's on the DL, that's living on the DL, baby, because living out here in Atlanta through all the years, these are the signs that I picked up on, my love. Number one, a man that's living on the DL cannot stand the sight of a openly gay man. He can't even stand to be in the same room as him, let alone stand next to him, speak to him, walk past him. Baby, he cannot. It's just something about an openly gay man that a DL man cannot stand, okay? That means he's been tampered with, baby. How you doing? 3 snaps in a motherfucking circle, bitch. He had it. All right. Okay, number 2. He's always bashing females. He's always criticizing women, always talking about the way you look. He's abusive towards a woman. He's always calling a female out their name. Like, he just cannot stand a sight of a woman just being a woman, if you know what I mean. Because guess what? Believe it or not, gay men actually compliment beautiful women. Beautiful straight women, gay men love us. You know what I mean? They don't hate us. DL men don't like us, okay? So that's another problem in itself. Number 3, he's always hanging around this one particular homeboy, okay? His god brother, godfather, uncle, I don't know. But he's always hanging around this one dude he will call his best friend or god brother or whatever the case may be. Baby, there's more to it than that. You can't say, and even when he get mad, if you ever was to say something slick about that person that he's always hanging around with, that so-called homeboy, and he gets mad, oh baby, they're more than just friends, my love. They're bumping and grinding, that is. Number 4. The 4th one is if he have a group chat with his homeboys. He have a group chat with his homeboys, but he can't FaceTime you. He's always picking up and leaving with his so-called homeboys, but he can't spend no time with you. Child, that's the signs that you really got to look out for, my love. There is more that I have to put down on this list, so you guys, please stay tuned, because, baby, you're going to want to hear the rest of this. I'll see you later.
I randomly decided to check if my boyfriend was cheating on me, so I went on his WhatsApp and I typed the word love to see everyone he has sent love to. I discovered that my boyfriend doesn't chat with other ladies. He's mostly in conversations with men. I also noticed that my boyfriend is not in the comment section of female celebrities. He's mostly in the comment section of male celebrities, especially the single ones. When they post any hot pictures, my boyfriend will go there and be typing love emoji. He would also be dropping some fire emoji. It wasn't a cause for alarm till I started checking his DM on Instagram. And I saw that he randomly messages all these male celebrities in Nigeria. He would send them motivational quotes like, do better, I love your vibe, I love your style. He's always supporting them in their DM. At first, I thought it was ordinary fan love until I checked his WhatsApp. Then I started realizing that there is a pattern. My boyfriend is not cheating on me with ladies. I think he's cheating on me with men. While I do not have anything against gay people, I think that if you've decided on your sexual preferences, you should stick to that gender. I don't know how I'm going to confront him about this without it looking weird, because as it stands right now, I have started crossing the T's and dotting the I's. I think I'm beginning to understand why my boyfriend will always scroll past Tunde Ednot's post when he posts God Bless Africa. All those posts that used to show big ladies with big bum bum. My boyfriend will always scroll past. You will never see him liking any female pictures. I thought he was doing it to respect me, but the opposite is the case. Are all these enough signs to confront him, or am I just overreacting? I don't want to spoil this beautiful relationship God has given to me, but at the same time, I want to be sure what I'm venturing into.
Story time.
Story time about how I found out my ex-boyfriend was gay while we were in a relationship. So, like, imagine being in love with a guy that's in love with a guy. Yeah, that's what it was like. I always kind of had my doubts, and, like, other people would kind of say, like, you sure he not gay? And I'd be like, he is not gay, trust me, he's not gay. Like, don't do my boyfriend. And I would always defend him because that's my boyfriend, that's my man, and I'm gonna stick beside him. So he would always, like, literally always go with his friends, and they would just, like, do anything. He would always be with them, and I would be like, can I have some of your time? It was so bad. Like, can I have some of your time too? It got to the point where I felt like he was cheating, but he was cheating with another woman and just saying, like, he was going with his friends. No. He would say stuff like, I'm done with him. And, y'all, it was so bad. I don't know how I didn't see it. It was so bad. They would even have arguments, and he would be like, I'm not talking to him no more. Like, imagine your boyfriend
saying stuff like, I'm not going to talk to him no more. Like, he's selfish. He just, y'all, it sounded like they was in a relationship for real. That's why I will always say, like, that's your boyfriend. Like, do I even have a boyfriend? That's your boyfriend. Leading up to the day that I found out, we were going through a really rough patch and we were arguing all the time. And a lot of time we would argue and he would like tell me like stuff like, it's just stuff that I got to work on with myself. Like, it's not you. It's just stuff that I have to work on. And I'll be like, what is it? Like a bunch of unanswered questions.
He wanted you to peg him.
Yep. He wanted me to peg him. He bought the strap on. He bought the dildo. He went on Amazon. He bought all of it. It was like the conversation happened so fast, just like trying to make it sound like, well, it's not gay if a girl doing it. I wouldn't feel like I was gay if I let you do it. And I'm like, let's see if you would actually do it. And he actually did.
What was that experience like for you the first time?
It was uncomfortable and it was nasty, and I felt like I was more in shock that he was actually doing it. This is not your first time doing this. You've done this before. Part of me felt sorry for him because I saw how much of a length he was going through just to get what he wanted. You're actually trying to manipulate me into thinking that this is not something that you've done before, and you're going along with it just so you can get the end result, which is this. This is what you like.
I guess the other question would be, why would you stay?
And go where? And go where? I got 3 kids that's under 10. He literally made me confined to being a stay-at-home wife. Anytime I did try to like go to school or get a job, it was a fight.
Wow, that's so heartbreaking. Listening to the story of this woman and the story of other people that appeared on this video, it's so heartbreaking and emotionally draining because why do you have to hide your sexuality? Why do you have to hide your true person? I think it's just better you come out and let people know you for who you are. I, for one, I do not have an issue with whatever thing you're doing in your bedroom, whoever you take into your bedroom, be it a man, a woman, whatever. What I have an issue with is being in a relationship with a woman or in a marriage with a woman or a man, as the case may be, and you're hiding your sexuality. This person doesn't know that this is who you are. You end up having kids with this person. You end up building life. You end up making beautiful memories with this person, and all of a sudden, just one day into the relationship, they get to know that this is the kind of person or this is who you are. That is so heartbreaking. It is emotionally draining. It's everything you can think of. If you know this is the kind of person you are, why not settle for somebody that shares the same sexuality or orientation with you? I understand the fact that a lot of people actually want to come out and say this is who they are, but probably because of the family members, what the society is going to say and all that. But even if you don't want to let people to know, it's still better you settle for somebody that shares that same orientation with you instead of deceiving somebody that has invested so much in you emotionally, any way you can think of, and you just get to break this person's heart. It's so painful. I understand the stories of these ladies, and trust me, this is not something I wish for anybody. We are talking about love here. We're talking about the heart here. So basically, live your truth, but while trying to live your truth, don't get somebody innocently involved in it, and you just wake up one day and you're breaking the heart of this person. So guys, that's the end of today's video. If you are new here, kindly subscribe to the channel, like the video, share, and I'm gonna see you in my next one. Bye bye.